Alright, hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Pokemon Gold, NuzLocke mode. Now, for those of you not familiar with this mode, that means that in my journey through the Pokemon universe, I am only going to catch one Pokemon per area. That means every time I enter a route, I can only catch one Pokemon, and it has to be the very first Pokemon I see. And if I knock it out, or if it runs away, tough luck. I cannot catch any Pokemon for that route. This leaves me stuck with Pokemon. Now, to make it even harder, Nuzlocke mode also requires that if your Pokemon faints, you must release it immediately or as soon as possible. You may no longer use it at the rest of the game. This means you have only a limited amount of Pokemon to use, and you can only use what you get, which you don't get to choose. Now, I know that Let's Plays can be boring for some people, including myself. So what I've gone and done is took the liberty to start the game already. I played through the very first parts because even for a Nuzlocke run, it's basically the exact same thing that everyone else always does. Just to catch you up, I chose a Cyndaquil. I named it Abum, which is definitely not a misspelling of Adam at all. I definitely did not make a typo. Okay, I named myself Axelrod, as you can see. I named my rival Butch, I think. And I got to level 9. So I told my mom to save my money, and I'm going to head out on my Nuzlocke adventure. Now, some of the rules some other people impose on themselves are you can only heal at a Pokemon Center once per game. Now, I'm not going to impose things like that. They also try to say, oh, you can't use items outside of battle or even inside of battle. I just don't want this to become a torture fest for myself. So basic rules. Pokemon faints, you must release it. Which I might just turn into put it into a box forever just so I can remember it. But just like, yeah, like a grave. Like a box labeled heaven or whatever. And I'll also make sure that I only catch the first Pokemon I see, which I'm just about to. Let's see, my guy is level 9, so I might knock this thing out in one hit if I get a crit, which means I'm not going to be able to have any Pokemon until the next route. But we'll see. Alright, first step. Sentret. Was hoping for a Pidgey. Alright, this shouldn't kill it in one hit, but it definitely won't be able to take 2 hits. Alright. Catch my first Pokemon. And when it comes to these, you're going to want to nickname your Pokemon so that you develop a bond with them. Because that's what's going to happen. Once your Pokemon dies, they're dead. It's just like losing a friend in real life. So you develop a bond with them that... It's just kind of emotional. By the way, this is all inspired by a comic that I read. I'll put a link to it in the description. You can download it. It's really cool. It's kind of emotional, but just basically someone did a run just like this on Pokemon Ruby. I'm doing it on Gold because it holds a lot more nostalgic value for me. So, female Sentret. Random human name. That's what I give all my Pokemon. The first human name that comes to my head. Alright. I'm going to try not to grind, but I think it might be necessary. Now you see here, even if this was a shiny Pidgey, which it isn't, I wouldn't be able to capture it because of the rules that I'm imposing. Now this isn't something I'm forcing with some sort of special ROM, it's just me playing through the game and forcing these rules upon myself just to make it more interesting. Alright. If you guys would like me to name any Pokemon after you or your friends or whatever, leave a comment in the description, and if I like it, I'll just name my Pokemon after that instead. I don't really like Furret, so I'm probably not going to use the Sentret that much, but I'm going to have to since I don't have a choice. I would have preferred a Raticate. Alright, I should probably keep talking. Sorry, I haven't done much of these Let's Plays. And to be honest, this is my second take. I already played through this part of the game with it recording, but my guess is that it didn't work. It got an error, and I only could get like 1 minute. I'm sorry. I did an error and I did it for too long, so it just didn't work. So I'm only going to do this for 10 minutes, and I didn't even look at the start time, so I'm just going to guess. Alright, going to the Pokemon Center, I'm probably going to start trying to train my Sentret, because I'm going to need more than one Pokemon. Because if Cyndaquil dies, and I'm just going to like be stuck with a level 2, which I'm not going to be even able to train. So, let me catch my first Pokemon in this route first. Actually, buy some stuff. Alright, 3,300. I'm definitely going to need plenty of these. Definitely going to need some of these. Now these are going to be important just in case something gets poisoned and it's not going to die while I'm walking. Alright, spend all my money. That's how we do it in the NuzLocke world. I used to always be a hoarder of money. I'd always have like at least 20,000 on me. Never did me any good. It's not like anything cost that much. Oh wait, not that way. Yeah, this game has a lot of memories. It was my first handheld game, my first Pokemon game, all that. And I played it so much. My first starter was the Totodile, which isn't that good in this game, because he's a water type with high attack, but all water attacks before the 4th generation were special, so he does just a bad luck typing. A bomb. I would have put out my Sentret to help train on this attack. Actually, I think I will right now. He's not going to be able to kill me in one hit. Alright, Lizzie, just to get him some experience. Or her some experience. Now, with this kind of thing, I'm probably going to have to go in and out of Pokemon Centers a lot. Since I have Sony Vegas, I'll just edit it out or put it in super fast motion because I know that can be kind of boring. Alright. Hooray. Now she's not useless. Alright, since I'm not going to encounter any wild Pokemon before the next trainer, I'll just switch them out. I wonder how much time I have left. You know what, guys? I'm going to stop the recording here. I might continue the episode in this video, though. I'm just going to see how much time I have left. But if not, I'll see you next time.